Dear friends of Holy Family, thank you for joining us once again. We're outside today because, got to take advantage of the great weather while it's around. The two major readings, our first reading and the Gospel this weekend, focus on widows. Widows have a special role in my own life because my mother was a widow for over 40 years. And so she knew, what the pains and the struggles of being a widow was. But in our two readings, back in the time of Jesus and even before, widows were they were desperate. They had no support, no social supports that we have even in Canada today. So they were actually on their own. And these extraordinary opportunities for us to reflect on this show that these widows actually gave from their essence. They gave everything. In the first reading of the prophet Elijah, who was sent her, God sent Elijah to her, and he asked for something to drink and something to eat, and she didn't have anything left for her and her dependent son, but she gives to him. In the Gospel, we see in the widow's mite that this widow gives her last 2 pennies to God. How can it be that people who have so little are prepared to give so much? Do we even know what it is to depend on God as those widows did? Are we really generous, or are we stingy? That might be part of the invitation for us this weekend to see what kind of generosity we have. And secondly, how much do we really depend on God that we know that God will provide what we need? These are great things for us to reflect on during this month of November, because as we ponder, the souls of the faithful departed, and they leaving their bodies for a place that Lord has prepared for them, and one day each of us, we will one day be invited to surrender completely. We can prepare for that day by doing that today, as disciples, as people with generous hearts. God bless you.